Welcome back to Material Energy Cubed, the final episode of Material Energy Cubed for this part of the series anyway. Moving on to ME4 in the new year. Can you hear them all? I am in a place. I'm in a right place right now. This is in the end still, where we left off. I've come back and I've been doing some bits and pieces. Spell checks with me this time round. And he's been collecting some bits and pieces that I've been locking up on the way. We've also got this ores that I've been collecting. But I will show you all about the things that I've been doing. I've been spending quite some time on here today, doing some bits and pieces. As you see, I've stacked my way up. There was a quest that said go to the top of the sphere. Well, let's go. This is like at build height limit. And at the top of the sphere, there's this thing just there. Look. Oh my days. And in that chest, there is some goodies. There's some goodies. Oh, can't do it. Ow, you get. So I'm gonna claim these just quickly. Give it. I can't place blocks that high. That's the issue here. I can't place that blocks that high. I can take this out, fall down a level, and then place blocks here, and then I can stand here maybe. Get out of it, and just quickly gather all of this up. Oh, there's so many unstable ingots. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab them anyway. I don't think they blow up on me, do they? These ones are spawned in. These ones creatively spawned in by Parcel 31U. So I'll grab these quickly. There we go. I've got all that loot. And that was a place to get right at the top of the sphere in the end. Which also spawns lots and lots of gastes. However, they don't seem able to do much. Bye. Ha! They don't seem to be shooting very well, do they? And I don't know why exactly, but, well, never mind. I don't care. But there's other things that I've been doing in the end as well. I've just been saving that bit for you guys joining me. Let's take this, put another couple of them away. So we've got some more inventory space. And, oh, spell check, come down here with me. Come down here, spell check. You need to come all the way down. This is a very long route, as you might be able to see on my map opening up. Look at it. A massive, massive place. Must have taken him ages to build this. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty damn awesome. But it's really hard to explore it. I've done the long, boring, long-winded way of doing things, going very carefully and tunneling like this and pillaring like I was doing at the end of last episode when we got to the end. So there's little pillars over there. Look, I got a little pillar over there, and there's a few more little places as well where I've pillared up to do stuff and pillared around. But mostly I've been digging underground. To get myself into the locations that I needed to get to. Like this location, which was a quest in the book. To get to these particular coordinates and go up to the highest level to unlock the quest. Which I've done now, and I've claimed the reward. But I've just literally gone to claim these diamond blocks and stuff as well. Now, if I come down here, spell check, come with me. Spell check, come with me. Spell check, catch up with me. Spell check, teleport. Spell check, teleport. I need you, spell check. I need you over here now. Okay, you're not coming, are you? Alright. Well. Oh, there he is. Hi, spell check. Right, now you take all these unstable ingots for me, would you? Because I don't really want to carry them, mate. You can have them. Yeah, that'll do. And you can have some of those as well. Alright. The way that I've been collecting these ores that we're going to need, because these are the 2 ores that you find in the end. There's a fair few now. That's a fair few. I think I can probably make the materials I need from those. But because you are here now with me, let's have a quick look around. Okay, so here's a bit I can take out. Pop that out, and boing. They're coming for me. Pop one of those in place. Okay, and I can shoot them from up here just to make sure they don't do me any damage. And as you might be able to see from down there, those cloud in a bottle. You know we had a cloud in a bottle thing? Have I got any left in here? No, they're in my adventure bag maybe. Yeah, cloud in a bottle from Chisel. Yeah? Well, I didn't use them in the cloud area, which I think you were supposed to use them in. we got quite a few of them. So I lobbed a load around the edges, and then lobbed a load more around the edges. And as far as I can tell, I should be able to withstand the fall. I do actually want to get these bits of materials up here, but if I run short, I'll come back and grab them. So what I did was I stood here and I threw all these cloud in the bottle stuff, and then started trying to work my way around the edges, cleaning out all of these ores that we wanted, until eventually I did actually get knocked in. And so when you get knocked in, you just sort of bounce onto the clouds, and you're in the cloud cover, which is pretty awesome. Whippy. And then working my way around the edges, collecting all of these little ores that are around the edges like this. Give me. You can't fall through them all the way, so you just get around and get those ores that you can spot. And I've just been doing this, and because they're so far away, they don't all spot me. And any of the gas that spawn in this area, I just quickly whip out my matter cannon and just give them a pop, pop, pop to the face, the big fat faces. So yeah, I've been able to gather a lot of resources from in this area, thanks to those cloud in bottles, which is awesome. And it's let me be very safe. And I like feeling safe when I'm exploring and doing stuff and mining. As you can see there, that's how I pillared to get out. I don't think I've actually got a ladder there, because the last time I was down here, I pillared up and out through this. No, I haven't got an actual ladder here, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to get back up there. Maybe I can just pillar straight up and then knock my way in. If I fall down, I fall down. It doesn't matter because I've got that safety there. I'm still wearing these feather falling 10 boots as well. Oh, you dare. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, just keep going up. Nearly on a level. And maybe go through here. Alright, let me get myself back into the place that I want to be at. And I'll be right back with you, because this is boring hacking and stacking. Boom. Yeah, up there. Actually, it's not that far. I've got most of the way already. That's okay. I was going to put some ladders in here, but then I stopped running around finding the things, so I didn't bother anymore. So this is just around the corner from here. I'll put some glass in as well, just so that I can view out to see how safe it is. And if I need to, I can just break a bit of glass and then take some pot shots at them. There's still some ores over there that I can probably quite easily get to just by stacking and jumping around. But they can't get to me, which is awesome. I did start working around this way as well to try and clear out this area. I ended up just basically working my way around the outside, finding any of the ores that I could find at all. But I've got a fair amount now, so we're good for going home and getting all that sorted. We've got these underground tunnels, which basically get me around from place to place. I think I saw a little gas there going through then. Yeah. Some gas there. This is where we come into the end. Yep, that little obsidian chamber. And that's where I fought the dragon. I did a bit of branch mining out to try and find some materials at start enough. Because I was playing it really safe and I was trying to get some materials. This one piece of cobblestone, that one piece of cobblestone there signifies the only piece of ore that I got from this strip mining, this branch mining. So I didn't carry on. I decided to go for the other tactic instead. This is the one piece of ore that I picked up from the branch mining. So there was really, it was inefficient. There was no point. So I went to try and get all that easier stuff. Came up with the idea, see, needs must, and the brain works, it ticks over. When I found out then that that's what I needed, it was good. Now another thing I've got is a little entrance here, and I'm planning on building, because of these stupid things here, I'm planning on building a tunnel out to the way. Thank you. Bye. I'm talking. Go away. I'm planning on going over to those bees over there, so I'm going to tunnel my way across and to it, putting the roof over my head as I go to stop the gas. The gas aren't really that dangerous. They're just annoying and blasting you up and catching you on fire and all that. It's just not fun. It's just not fun at all. But I'll come back for that later, along with coming back for the dragon egg as well, because once I got the ender bees, I'm going to need the dragon egg to help the bees to actually produce and work. So that's that. In other news, look, I've built a little container around here. It was a lot messier, I tell you. It was a really messy, just like throw blocks around to stop the gas on me. But slowly but surely, I've worked it out into this shape. And added glass and things like that by just quickly removing a block, adding the glass block, and then putting the block back again. Do not attack me. Fortunately, nothing has destroyed the dragon egg. I was expecting, or half expecting, one of the gas to fireball and blow up the dragon egg and make it teleport. But that didn't actually happen, so that's okay. Oh, the quiet of it all. And this is the last bed I slept in. Here we go. Bees-wise, I've now achieved all of the forestry quests nearly. Let's just go through the quest book a minute. Let's see this. Look at all these nearly completed and already completed. So the bottom two all completed. That's awesome. These two completed. Awesome. Hell and Nightmares open. Hell and Nightmares, I have completed the Killing the Dragon, the Mountain Climber, which was going to the top of the spire. We did that. The top of the end, that's that one thing, visit the very top of the sphere that we just have achieved. But I only got some angel blocks and a reward bag, nothing major. And then I've got this repeatable quest. Nothing else is unlocked on this page, but it still says 96% complete. So I'm not sure how to get 100% on that. The same is on this left alone thing. I've now unlocked this, which requires 1 to 9 quests, or 1 of 9 quests to be completed elsewhere. So I can't actually access that to find out what that final challenge is in this left alone section. And there's probably something hidden in there as well. Genetics wise, we have completed all the bee drop stuff. I've handed all those in. Because, well, I had these autonomously running for ages. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of wintry frozen combs. I only actually needed a few of those. Wow. Okay. I think I might stop them now. Yeah, let's take the wintry queen out. Take all that out as well. I don't think I need the wintry queen. Oh, I used the cooler upgrades to cool down the temperature so that the queens would actually work. Whereas over on this side, the wintry queen doesn't actually want to do anything on this side. So I just leave that like that. And thank you very much for the poison, swampy bees. Thank you. What else? What else? What else? Trees. As you can see from down here, the trees, I've been growing them in those areas up there. I've been going through a few of the trees. Basically the ones that I've already picked up from reward bags, I've been placing up around here in this forestry monument. There's a few still to get, and it's hard work, really. It's hard work to get them. I can do a bit of splicing two types together as I find out. I've still got to figure out where to get the pollen from to pollinate them. But most of the tree breeding can be achieved down here. So, for the fall in 10 for the win. So, all of these bees here, all of these hives, they're all working, apart from the ones that need better temperatures, which I need to upgrade in the DNA side of things. All of the colours are achieved and working and processing. Now, that's good. They're processing nice and slowly, so I'm not running out of power for combs and stuff. And these guys are all currently in off, because I don't have any tasks for them right now, because I've completed all these. I also completed the packing crated wheat, and give me the other one, thank you, and dripping combs. I think I did. No, I haven't done that one yet, have I? That one's not done yet. That unlocks another quest elsewhere, so we'll do that in a minute. Packing wheat I did to unlock this one, and brewing antidotes. This curative mead. First of all, I had to make this infuser, which I already had crafted or unlocked. I think I crafted it a while back. And then I've got to do this curative mead, which means that I've got to do a few things in forestry before that. Any old bees and other saplings that I had, I've thrown into there to make a huge pool of DNA. I've just had them throw into there, and then they come through, filter through, and get themselves smelted down into DNA to go into here. And now this is liquid DNA is full. I was pleased to see that you could put like these hybrids I put in here just to get rid of them. I just put hybrids in to get rid of them. So I've been doing that, and I've got to do some more work of this off camera on this episode to finish off this forestry monument. Another thing was the carpenter. There we go. Yeah, I was doing the crated wheat. I did that, but I may have run out. Yeah, I've run out of wheat, but I don't need to do it again, so that's okay. But making the crates, that was interesting. I didn't know you made crates in the carpenter. First time for everything. I've done it now, though. I've done it now. These frozen combs are currently one of the things. The honeycombs and frozen combs are being processed here by the centrifuge. Because I was making these crystal things, these crystalline pollen, which is why I've been running the winter in the automation system and why I'm running the combs through here now, that is required to make that mead. Mead? Yeah, this curative mead. You you click it and it doesn't give you a recipe. There's no recipes in this pack for it. Short mead is squeezer. You get short mead in the squeezer to work it through like so, and that's something to do with honey. So actually let's take some more honey, because we are processing so much honey. Let's take another couple of honey, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that. I did have a quick way down. Yeah, here it is over here. Quick way down here. Over in this section here, similar setup to here, where we've completed the quest for biomass and ethanol. We completed all that. We've got squeezers that squeeze honey. So we're squeezing the honey. Do I have to take the propolis out? No. Thought that worked. Why is it not working now? I don't know. And then that would go into here, liquid honey. Why has it stopped working now? I've come back to it. Run out of power, maybe? It's got the recipe. Okay. I'll have to look at that between as well. I think maybe we've run out of power or something. Maybe we've run out of power on this little system. I need to restore some balance of power, because these things may still be... Yeah, those things will still be using up power, won't they? So I'll have to turn these off properly now I've finished using them for the series, and get the power going to this squeezer, which will then ferment the honey. And then there's a process I make to... I think I put fertilizer in there and cups or things to take the mead out. So I've got to make some mead, and then I use that thing, that infuser. And this infuser you actually open up like this. You put stuff in. So I would put the crystalline pollen in there and the short mead that I'm making in the other part of the system, and then that would infuse it to make the quest item, the curative mead. And I need to make 3 of those. So that shouldn't be too difficult. That's something I can quickly do, and it gives me some back and gives me gene samples and things like that. So I've got that to quickly do as well, and that will unlock something new for me in the quests. That will basically bring me down to this dripping combs, where I need to pack dripping combs. Let's have a look. I've turned them off so that I wouldn't... Oh, actually, I'm over here. I'll turn them off so I wouldn't worry about them again. And yeah, I stopped the dripping combs from coming in here, because it was honeycombs and dripping combs, because I was getting royal jelly, I think it was. So let's have a look at the combs. Dripping combs, there we go. I've only got 8. I just needed 1 more. But basically, I'm going to be packing dripping combs in here like this. Like that. There we go. Crated dripping combs. And I think I'm going to need some more water in there, maybe. Another bucket or 2. But then that will get me this quest. I need to do 10 altogether. So that's like 90 dripping combs. So I've got to wait around a little bit and let the bees carry on processing. I might put the bees that make the dripping combs into the automation to make it a bit faster, like I did with the wintry stuff. But then that should be those 2 quests finished off. When I finished all these honey drop quests, this research and development quest came up. But I had already created dies previously, so it was already completed. I just had to select something. So I just selected a B and just claimed the reward. We got a chemist journal, which was basically making all the dies through Minechem. And a couple more reward bags. We do have a lot of reward bags. A lot of reward bags. And this is virtually finished over here. This is virtually all done. I'll just show you what's in the chest that we're going to be using for finishing off the victory monument. And then I'm going to do some more off-camera work. So I've got the ethanol, the biomass that we produced downstairs. It took a little time, but it was easy enough. I just automated it. Liquid XP, I automated that. And just had to keep putting the metallurgy dust in to make the XP out of iron, which was all fully automated for me after a while. Seed oil, that took a really long time, but thanks to comments from subscribers, I used melon seeds, which I could make melons through the Minechem, using water to make melon, and then turn the melon into seeds, and then put the seeds in to make seed oil. You probably saw that a few episodes ago, I showed you. And then the energized glowstone. Now, the energized glowstone was difficult, because I've got glowstone in the system that's from the chisel mod. So I hooked up an energized glowstone thing over here, similar to this sort of setup, where I'll just have a magma crucible melting glowstone down. But the glowstone itself, in the system, wasn't real glowstone. It was chiseled glowstone from like that first inclusion chamber or something. So I ended up having to make it. And I think I made it with phosphorus. Phosphate. No, I haven't got any left. Okay. Well, trust me, you can make it. Glowstone. Here we go. Glowstone. There. Phosphorus, yeah. I made some phosphorus to make glowstone dust, but it seems like I've basically used all the phosphorus in here. Just one phosphorus makes one glowstone dust. So I made a few stacks of glowstone dust and then turned it into this beautiful energized glowstone dust here. But now I've got these ores to process. Yeah, you saw that? The octuplet compressed cobblestone, that's finally finished. And all of these reward bags that I haven't opened yet. I think I might just open those off camera, because something might be useful to me to complete the final quest. You never know. But that's basically all of that sorted out, so I should have that completed very soon. And then the victory monument open. That means that all the drums are completed, because we've got those, we just need to place them. All the compression's completed, I just need to place that final block. And these end metals, examite block, myotite block, meotite, yeah, that one, and this descachalculus. I hate names like these, don't I? All these three blocks, I've more than likely got enough ores here to do those. And one more thing that I want to show you before I just cut away and come back all done and finished. On regards to the victory monument, I've got those few blocks still to place. They've got those chests to place. Down here, this sort of forgotten victory monument, I've started placing all the armors and weapons from materials that I've already got. It looks a bit juddery as you come down here, really, doesn't it? Yeah. But we've got the vanilla armors, then we've got the, I think they're fantasy metal armors, and on the other side I've got to do all the other armors as well, including the ones that come from these end ores. This examite armor we got gifted. It's the flim-flam stuff that we got in reward bags, so that's there. But I do know that I can make that special armor out of these two combined as an alloy, so I've got to make that setup as well. So then that part of the victory monument downstairs is going to be finished. This part of the victory monument upstairs is going to be finished. I need to transfer the chemicals that I've made into disk drives separate from the rest of the system and put all that to there to finish this part of the victory monument. We've got a few items. Yeah, I think we're nearly there. I just need to do a little bit more hard work and grafting just to finish a few things off, and we're there. I've got plenty of DNA now to start splicing these trees to try and get all of the breeding done for the different tree types. And that's my personal goal, really. That's nothing special. Some of these don't grow. If I've got my tree bag, let me get my tree bag. Some of these just won't grow. Like this one here, I've checked it out and it's a 3x3. So I grew it here, up there, hoping that it would go through that little gap. But it's massive, it's a 3x3 trunk. So I just chopped it down and got the saplings to make another one out of it, which was okay, which means I didn't lose anything. But I don't think I can put that in my victory monument. I might make a smaller version of it in my victory monument, just because a 3x3 great big tree sticking out here is just going to look odd, and I don't want that. These ebony ones are also 3x3s, but I've only managed to get 3 saplings over all of these. Whereas these ones, for some reason, I had more saplings. These ones, I've only managed to get 3 saplings, but it's a 3x3 as well. So rather than making the saplings, I decided just to ignore that one. This one's a 2x2. I'm going to have a look to see if I can make another couple of saplings and see how big it is. And those ones, for some reason, these just refuse to grow. I've even tried out there in the big open space down there. I've even tried planting it and bone mealing the hell out of it. I must have used a couple of stacks of bone meal up, trying to get these to work. And they just refuse to grow. It's supposed to be a 1x1, its girth, by the looks of it there. But I just can't get it to grow, so I can't add that into my victory monument either. And there's not really many more breeds that we haven't sort of been given to add into the victory monument up here. So I've got a little bit more work to do, and then we will close out the series with the final view of the awesome victory monument and put this series to bed, and then I can download ME4 and get started on the next episode. I'm looking forward to it already. Well, alrighty, it's time to finish. This is it, the completed monument. All the blocks in places, everything in the AE system that should be. There's some of the Minechem stuff I haven't duplicated to put into there. I've actually used some of the Minechem chemicals that were part of the victory monument requirements in the book. Done the armors down below. Still got these reward badges. Still got a few more bits and pieces. But the book is looking epic. Check it out. All quests completed all the way through. I've got some unclaimed rewards as well. One of the tough ones, right? I've been here nearly all day finishing this off, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure to finish it all off properly. Victory Monument was just those few blocks and stuff. Genetics Lab. This curative mead. I actually got the recipe wrong. I was looking at a curative mead that just gives you antidote 2, and this is actually curative mead that gives you antidote 3. Adding pollen in the infuser was what it needed, but this pollen comes from industrious bees, not the crystalline pollen, which is another recipe for curative mead. Yeah, so you have to watch that if you're getting to this stage and completing it. It's pollen from industrious bees, not crystallized pollen from the wintry bees. So yeah, that's that. But that was done, that was okay. Packing that was completed quickly enough. It took a little while for the bees to process, but lots of bees were doing lots of processes, to be honest. So that's all that done. Chemistry we'd already done. The Helen Nightmares, once I'd completed all of these, there was only this Emeralds quest that was a resetable quest every few days, and I just did that again, and it's done all quests completed. So the quest there doesn't quite work properly, but never mind. And this all unlocked this here, the winning. Once I'd completed all of those quests, I got the winning one unlocked, which was some carbon nanotubes. And I just happened to have like 400 carbon nanotubes sitting in my AE system for the Minechem lot, which gave me this ME3 disc. And, well, that's the victory monument all sorted over here. we're going to go and see that ME3 disc in a minute. I've already got it set up there. It's nothing to worry about as such. There's no exploring to do, so it's not going to extend this episode much further, or the series much further. All the bees, all working nicely. All my trees. Let's go up to see the trees. Let's go to see the trees. This is my little personal victory monument. So, the victory monument of getting all the bees sorted. Victory monument of getting all the trees. Well, I took my time and I worked through to try and get as many possible tree breeds as possible. As many as possible. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, use possible many times. Including these really cool citrus trees. I like those. Lemon trees, I think they're called. And a few others. There was a few that I've still got in my bag that are 2x2 or 3x3. Or 1x1s that I just couldn't get to grow in any environment. So, this is a nice little clean finish. So I thought, well, instead of pushing it and spending more and more hours, because I've spent a few hours finishing this off, instead of spending more and more hours trying to get those last few trees just to get that final victory and put them like here somewhere along this row, I thought that would look pretty cool. I thought that would look good enough as a finale. I got butterflies. I didn't do the butterfly either. That's another thing. I'll do butterflies another time, I guess. It leaves me something in forestry to do in some other mod pack on some other server maybe. But this is the end. Oh man, I have said that a few times this week. This week has been the end of a few series on the channel. And it's weird. It's really weird feeling. The only way I could see it getting over there was a bit of a ender pearl over. Pitting and ender pearl back over. So we've got this. This is the ME3 final thing. The final reward is that. There we go. All that's done. Thank you very much. And for completing the mod pack, Parcel 31U would like you to receive 64 sponges. Potion winning. Look at all that. You got to finish everything before you get these super uber potions. I think he's just showing off. A super fish of Smite 10 with some coatings on it that probably make it do loads of damage, even though it's only a fish. Slapping monsters with a wet fish. Village highlighter. A god chestplate. Dum dum da. Pretty epic. Spawn villagers. Villager trading post. So you could take it to the next level now, couldn't you? You could take it to the next level and start spawning villagers and doing more. So you could carry on in this world. 64 legendary. Well, tons of more legendary. Monster spawners for giant zombies. Monster spawner for wither bosses. Please no. Village golems monster spawners. Horse spawners. Loads of full hearts, even though we're not playing in the hardcore mode. Flux capacitors and genetic waste, which I still don't know what to do with in this gender stream. But that is it, guys. Thank you very much. I have really enjoyed playing Material Energy Cubed, and I will go on enjoying Material Energy some more. More bees. Just what I want to see. I'm just going to fill my inventory up with this stuff and click it all the way through and just throw it everywhere. Spell check, have a field day. Thank you very much for watching Material Energy Cubed. Don't forget that Material Energy Hypercubed will be starting up very, very soon in the new year. Please stay with me. Enjoy. I thank you so much for watching all of this wonderful series so far. I will see you very soon into the new year with 2 new series starting. Minecraft Utopia Season 4 and Material Energy 4. Please join me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.